illusion of wealth. Money is everywhere around us, yet few people truly understand how it works. From childhood, society teaches us that working hard will lead to financial freedom. But this is only half the truth. The reality is, money is part of a carefully designed system that benefits the few while trapping the many. Banks, governments, and corporations rely on keeping us in the cycle of earning, spending, and borrowing. The so-called rat race is not accidental, it's engineered. Today, we'll uncover the hidden truth about money traps and reveal how the system really works. The debt circle. One of the biggest money traps is debt. Credit cards, student loans, and mortgages are designed to keep you tied to the system for decades. Banks don't just lend you money, they create it out of thin air and then charge you interest for something that didn't exist before. That's why the richest people in the world don't use debt the way average people do. While you're paying off your loans, they're using debt as leverage to multiply their wealth. Debt is the invisible chain that keeps the majority enslaved to financial institutions. Inflation and the hidden tax. Another trap is inflation. Every year, the value of your money decreases while the prices of essentials rise. Governments print more money to cover debts, but this silently steals from your savings. It's known as the hidden tax because people rarely notice it directly. If your money sits in a savings account, it's actually losing value. Meanwhile, those who understand this system put their money into assets that grow faster than inflation. Inflation is not an accident. It's a feature of the system to keep you working harder just to stay in the same place. Consumerism and the endless chase. Society pushes us to equate success with material possessions. From luxury cars to designer clothes, marketing convinces us that happiness comes from spending. But this consumerist mindset is another trap. The more you spend to look rich, the more dependent you become on your job or credit. True wealth isn't about showing off. It's about financial freedom and control. The system thrives when people spend impulsively and stay broke. The wealthy know that money isn't for buying liabilities, it's for acquiring assets that make more money. The trap is mistaking consumption for success. The 1% are knowledge control. The wealthiest 1% understand money differently. They're not trapped by the system. They use it to their advantage. They own businesses, assets, and investments, while the masses trade time for money. Schools rarely teach financial literacy because keeping people ignorant benefits the system. If everyone knew how money truly works, the control would collapse. The truth is, financial education is the real power. Once you learn how money flows, how banks operate, and how assets grow, you can escape the trap designed to keep you enslaved. Escaping the money trap. Breaking free from the money trap requires shifting your mindset. Instead of chasing quick luxuries, focus on building long-term assets, investments, businesses, skills, and networks. The first step is financial literacy. Understand taxes, debt, and investments. Learn how to make money work for you, not against you. The wealthy think differently because they know how to move within the system without being trapped by it. Anyone can escape, but it requires discipline, patience, and knowledge. The more you learn about money, the less control the system has over you. Final message. Money itself is not evil. It's a tool. But when misunderstood, it becomes a trap. Most people spend their lives chasing it, while a few understand how to use it. The truth about money is simple. It's designed to control, but it can also liberate. The choice is yours. Remain in the endless cycle of debt, inflation, and consumerism, or step outside the trap by learning, investing, and building real wealth. Once you see the system for what it is, you'll never look at money the same way again.